them. So we have IFR, we have icing conditions, even in Florida. We have a line of icing going here. It starts at 12,000 feet, you see. Right here is going. So here's like our freezing levels. Alright, it's good. Surface analysis. So here we can see directions of cold of our fronts. So we already know that there are 4 types of fronts: cold, warm, occluded, and stationary. So in this case, we have a cold front coming to us. So, Maria, what weather can we expect when cold front will reach us? Is it will be a good weather or bad weather? When it will be just right ahead of cold front?
I don't know. You know why? Because you didn't explain yet.
It's for previous lessons. Not, like there's weather information and weather services. Yeah. So you all know it.
I don't remember really. I'm confused with the worm.
Alright, so for cold front, in front of cold front, we can expect some bad weather. Because how to imagine it's real easy way. Let's grab this one. Cold front is super dense, like a cubic of ice. So how it's going? It's going like this. So it's going below and it's moving like this. So here you have some warm area. Here you have cold area. And here it's moving like this, and it's all clouds. Everything that is going here, it's will like climb, and it's reach. At some points it reaches highest intensity, and you can have some rains, clouds, etc. Warm front is kind of vice versa. It's moving like this, and it's kind of grabbing everything under it. So it will be like low clouds, stable weather, like this. It's good. Yeah. It's fine. You can buy it. Here we can see some directions. We can see the directions of winds. So in this case, wind is from what's the direction of winds? Ken?
Northeast.
Huh?
Northeast.
Northeast? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. What about this one?
Me?
You?
This one northwest.
Northwest?
Yeah, kind of probably to west.
So it's kind of going like this or like this? So it's going from west to east or from east to west?
I think it's east. Because from is from the left side, right? So it could be.
So it's going like this?
No, it's going to the west.
So it's going like this?
Huh?
Alright, we will figure out a bit later.
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
Alright. I'll give you an answer, but a bit later. So here we see temperature in degrees of Fahrenheit. So it's 69, and here's dew point 61. So it's kind of close to each other, so it means that we can have some bad weather there. And yes, we do have it here. You see this sign?
Yeah.
I believe it's for mist.
Yeah, yes.
Alright, so here as well, like sometimes you can see that here's like we have a good weather, sometimes it's not good. Right here we have stationary, so weather like front stays at the same place. Right, I have a real nice question for Dylan. Dylan, tell me, you see these lines are going like this line is going like this. Do you have an idea what this line represents to us?
Looks like the isobar.
Yeah, isobar. So isobar is line of equal pressure. Usually, the difference between between lines is 4 millibars. So in this case, we can see that it's difference 9 millibars. So it means that winds are not that strong there. But let's see closer to like high pressure. So you see they're super close to each other. So it means that they're like you can have some gust winds, strong winds. So like you can already know what kind of to expect. Here we have a trough, is area of low pressure. So it means that all winds are coming in the direction of trough, because it's like a suction, like a vacuum. It's like sucking all the air to that area. All right. All right. So then as well we can check like clouds. You can see how they're moving, at what altitude are their direction. Like here in Florida, you can remember we checked, like we saw convective signet for thunderstorms, so we can see that something crazy is going on there. Alright, cool. Then as well we can check a constant pressure chart. Here is lowest altitude for 5,000 feet, so we can see wind directions. So we are somewhere here, and you can see how winds are moving. So usually like for what do we have here? Low pressure. So low pressure is usually counterclockwise, outward, and something else. I don't remember this one. So we can see that it's moving counterclockwise. So it's moving in Z direction. You see, like this,
Okay.
counterclockwise for low pressure. The easy way how you can memorize it, like Maria did. So you put like finger. So it's for high pressure. You're putting a lot of pressure on table. Can you see? So you put like a lot of pressure. I put pressure, so my fingers are going this way, so it means clockwise. And you're putting, so it's downwards and outward. Because then imagine you have some precipitations that are going here, and they'll like go like this. So for low pressure, it's vice versa. But I believe for low pressure, you need to use other hand. Not sure. No?
That's what I was thinking. I don't remember.
Yeah, but just
No,
for
it's the same.
Same?
Because if you do this it will be also
Oh, yeah.
clockwise.
yeah. So
Yeah.
So just completely opposite. Alright, and we can see like direction of wind, and we can see wind velocity. Here, for example, one tick is for 10 knots. So here we have how much?
30.
Good. Real nice. You'll be a good pilot. Alright, so we checked it. Now we have meters. Alright, what is meter? So meter is aviation weather report station. So it says us about some weather. It has specific ICAO code. Usually they're following it. So we have two types of meter. It's just meter or specie. So specie is when ATC corrected by himself. He said, no, it's not true. Something crazy is going on. I'm going to correct it. We have like, as you can see here, first is type of report is either routine meter or specie. Alright, then we have station identifier. So it's like ICAO code name of airport. So for our airport is Kilo Hotel Whiskey Oscar. Date and time of report. So first 16, so it's like 16th day of the month at 17:53 Zulu time. Then modifier, so it's auto, and it can be A1 and AO2. Auto, it means that it did by itself, and AO1 is type of precipitation discrimination. Yeah. So for first one, it means that it doesn't provide you with intensity of precipitations. So it can be like a rain, heavy rain, and it will not say you what kind of rain is it, and it will not even say that it's raining, or it's snowing, or it's hail. It will just say precipitations. For a second one, it's more advanced. It will say, alright, it's hail, it's going severe, heavy, and etc. Then we have wind, 060, so it's coming from 060 at 10 knots, and it's gusting to 17 knots. Alright, so Dylan, what do you think? What does gusting means for us?
Gusting means the wind. Let's say if the meter shows winds from 080 10 knots gust 25, that means the wind could be increased to 25.
Exactly. And then we have our visibilities, like you were saying, it's like in the 10 statute miles. It's higher. We can see more than that. So, and it can be lowering 1 statute mile, half statute mile, 5 statute miles, and etc. Then we can have some weather information. So it's like heavy thunderstorm, rain, fog, sky conditions. We can know like at what altitude we have some clouds, temperature dew point. So we see temperature, and we see a dew point. Oh, dew point. What's a dew point? Dew point. So dew point is air. It's a temperature to which air needs to be cooled to become saturated. So as closer air temperature and dew point, as more saturated air. So as more humid it is. Right. Then we have altimeter setting. So it's 3022. It's like we're using it to know our mean sea level pressure, mean sea level altitude. So again, it's like Zulu time and remarks. So that's how a chaos standard form looks like. But usually it doesn't follow it. So let's see meter in our airport. Blah, blah, blah. Right, let's do like this. I type our code name of airport, Kilo Hotel Whiskey Oscar, and we go in here. Right, Maria, could you read it, meter for us?
So the airport is Kilo Hotel Whiskey Oscar. The date is 28, and the time is 13:53 Zulu. The wind direction is 3005 knots, 10 static miles. The clouds are scattered at 7,000. The temperature and the dew point, the altimeter, is automated.
AO2, so it's an ultimate type of.
Has a lot of details. And the rest.
Alright.
So the temperature is supposed to be more specific. Sea level pressure.
Exactly. So you got the answer. Yeah. So sea level pressure. So sea level pressure is more for European pilots because they're using hectopascals there. So how to know what is sea level pressure? You just need to add 10 here in the beginning, and then you need to put a point here. So you have 1018.8. So it's your pressure in hectopascals. So standard sea level pressure is 1013.2. And the standard pressure for us is 2992. Right, and standard temperature as well is 15 degrees Celsius at mean sea level. So for now, it means that we're how many degrees above standard, Ken?
And currently?
Huh?
Currently and 22. Okay, how many degrees above standard?
Yes.
7.
Exactly. So we're 7 degrees above it. Alright, so that's how we can check some meters. So we can check them for other airports and etc. So then before we'll go here as well, we have ATIS. So ATIS stands for Automated Terminal Information System. It provides us information. I didn't have a slide for it. I didn't do it. But I'll do it. It provides us information related to airport. So it means that we can have some NOTAMs, runway news, and etc. So we already saw how our meter looks for our airport just right now. So that's how it looks. But now I want you to get a real ATIS, like a real meter, so we'll see what is going on. So
that's what you have.
yes. So we have specific frequency for our ATIS. It's 135.475. We can find it in charts. So and after that you can hear ATIS. So let's do it. Do you have a papers for
Paper?
paper like to write down?
Paperless.
Paperless, exactly. Today we are not paperless.
But
Why?
you can write on the board.
Well, but I want you to write and like say, oh,
I can write.
all right. Isn't it?
Do it, Maria.
Woohoo!
All right.
Cheers,
You ready?
Maria. You tell me and I write.
Estás loca.
All right.
Okay, Maria, you know what it means, loca?
Whenever you're ready. Let's
Run.
All right.
What the hell is this?
Alright, so for first time, let's see how hard it is to copy everything what they give us. So usually sometimes it takes us like 3 attempts to copy entire information. So for now we just got uniform, temperature, and runway. Alright, Ken, come here. So now it's your turn.
No,
So-
No tiene mucho tinta esta.
I understand that.
Or you can use other marker. I don't know if you can use. You just yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Check every. Any of it.
Win.
But check it. It's
For
working.
your hotness. Okay.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing a mess. We need to wait. I'm so sorry.
Ahora muy bien.
Because it's an alt radio, and here to find the frequency, you put like up or down, and it's scrolling all frequencies.
Mm.
So it takes a while.
What time is it?
Yeah, like
He wants to
9:50.
cheat.
No,
Alright. And this one.
it's black 5 or black 4?
Él lo dice en su look.
Yeah,
runway
yeah.
28 right, landing in the party runway 28 right, runway 28 left. Use caution for birds in the vicinity. All pilots are required to read back all instructions to wave call sign. And by mission contact, you have information uniform. Source grid operation uniform, time of 1450 Zulu, wind 3106, visibility 10, sky conditions, feeling 7000 broken. Temperature 23, dew point 18, altimeter 3009. GPS RNAV runway 28 right, landing in the party runway 28 right, runway 28 left. Use caution for birds in the vicinity.
Alright.
It's easier when you hear it, but you don't write it. Because once you're writing, you are thinking on what you're writing, not what you're listening.
Maybe.
Yeah, now I hear it.
How about that? Oh, sorry.
Mm.
So now you see is that you still didn't get it,
Yeah.
but it was your second attempt. Dylan, you want to try?
Yeah.
No, it's my first time hearing it.
It's your first time?
Yeah, no, so for now.
No, because you have my information and you hear it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Alright, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, wait a bit. Let's reload again. Yeah, this really is so old.
So where is supposed to be your 1010? It says
I will.
10.
Yeah, it's almost. Let's see. We'll see a time and we'll see.
10 visibility. She said 10 visibility.
Alright.
Source grid operation uniform, time of 1450 Zulu, wind 3106, visibility 10, sky conditions, feeling 7000 broken. Temperature 23, dew point 18, altimeter 3009. GPS RNAV runway 28 right, landing in the party runway 28 right, runway 28 left. Use caution for birds in the vicinity. All pilots are required to read back all instructions to wave call sign. And by mission contact, you have information uniform.
Yeah, I just messed up.
Alright. So now we know that right we got some information. So you see how hard it is to
Now it's
copy.
your turn.
Yeah, you're good guys. You're good. So like the way how I recommend you to do before you're going for a flight, check a meter so you can be prepared what to get. Sometimes it could be different because you're getting information from other sources. That's why it's important to get it before your flight and before you even board airplane, before you listen 80s, just grab your radio as I did, listen before and it will save you time in airplane. It's good. Alright. So how we can get that meter information? So we have ASOS, it's Automated Surface Observation System. So it provides us with sky conditions, visibility, basic present weather information, obstructions to vision, pressure sea level, ambient temperature, dew point, altimeter setting, winds, and etc. So it's really advanced system, and in our airport we have ASOS. So how we can find it? We're going to Green Book and have it here. But you open it, you see in airport
Child supplement.
chart supplement, you see it there, and it will say that we have ASOS. So That's how it looks like. You can see some sensors, like it measures wind, it measures sends like a signals to the sky to see um, clouds bases. So it can go all the way up to 12,000 feet, but it's all will say your three layers of clouds. And then we have EOS, so it's an automated weather observation system. It's kind of similar to ESOS, but it's like less advanced. So it gives us as well like reports, altimeter setting, altimeter visibility, depends on type. So it can be like starting from EOS 8, it gives us only altimeter setting. It's kind of useless. And the greatest one, it gives us like weather, it gives us visibility, actually it doesn't give us weather, it gives like precipitation, thunderstorm, lightning, what else? Well, basically, kind of bunch of things. But I have a question for you. Ken, what is the main difference between EOS and ESOS?
The main difference between them?
Yeah, what is the difference?
No, I didn't get it.
Alright, Dylan?
One is for weather observation, one
Alright,
for
alright.
surface observation.
Yeah. Alright, Maria?
I can
Alright.
write that.
So I knew that probably you'll not give me an answer, so it will be your small homework to find out what is the main difference between them.
You can ask
Yeah,
tomorrow
good
sample.
way.
Huh?
You can ask tomorrow sample or
Yes,
on
exactly.
power.
Alright. So let's continue. Alright, so meter, then we have PIREPs. What is PIREP? It's pilot reports. So let's see. So PIREPs is pilot reports provide valuable information regarding the conditions as they actually exist in the air. So you're flying beautiful Cessna 172 and you see a beautiful cloud and you want to let other pilots know that there are clouds. You want to give them some information about clouds, about whatever you want to. So here how we do it. There are two types of PIREP. One is urgent and one is routine. So here, if it's it's uniform alpha, is urgent. If it's just uniform alpha, it's routine. Then we have like FIR, it's flight information region. So it's fourth letter there. I know this one. It's I believe for. It doesn't matter. It's somewhere close to Chicago, I guess. So then it says location. So over, and then let's say over. Here GG. I believe it's like Chicago somewhere. Radial 357 at 5 miles. So it means that you know your distance, like where is it located. I almost drew again here. When it's located, like you have a viewer. Stays here, you know, like it's radial 357, so it's somewhere here, and you know distance 5 miles. So now everyone knows where he made his PIREP. Here, PIREP. So it's right here. Right. So here it says time as well, 20:00. So it's in Zulu time. So it's 8 p.m. Flight level at 3,000. Type of airplane, beautiful Airbus 320. What he says turbulence moderate below 3,000. Remarks, low level wind shear. Ooh, it's crazy. So if you've never heard what is wind shear, I'll explain you a bit later, but it's real crazy. So it's plus or minus 25 knots, so it means that he entered a low level wind shear and he lost 25 knots, or he got to them. Alright, so Dylan, could you decode this meter for me, please? PIREP.
Fort Lauderdale and routine. And the time is. Wait a second. Observation 095006. So the wind is from this direction and time is 20:37. Flight level 2500. Type is by Boeing 737 and sky condition is broken 2500.
Alright, that was good, but I would like to correct a bit. So here it says over. So in this case we don't have like here VR, but we already know that we are in this region. So of course it's over Fort Lauderdale VR. So it's over Fort Lauderdale VR radial 095
okay.
and 6 miles. So
Okay.
we can know where is it located. Roughly here's Fort Lauderdale VR and radial 095 a bit like going down, and is like 6 miles, so it's a bit here. So now we can know where is it located. It's kind of east of it. It's good. Alright. Now let's see some other examples of pyrops. So as I said, like you can file a pyrop, you can say there whatever you want to. Before we'll go there, we have this pyrop form. So here how you do it. You call in flight service station and you're saying, oh, I have a pyrop for you. Then you're saying it's routine or urgent. Then you're saying location, your time.
When is considered urgent?
Urgent is when something crazy is going on. For example, it's a low level wind shear, it's severe extreme turbulence, is hail, whatever you consider as urgent. You can even say, oh, it's urgent, clouds change to, I don't know, clouds at 500. You're deciding if it's urgent or not urgent. So you're a PC. Alright, so then we have type of aircraft. So here it says items 1 through 5 are mandatory for all pyrops. So it means that whatever you're going to report, you must say them this information. And then it's up to you what you want to say them. Sky conditions, flight visibility, weather, temperature, winds, turbulence, icing, and remarks. So you can choose one of them, you can choose all of them, you can just put your remarks. So remarks, what it stands for. So you can put there some information, whatever you deem to be necessary. And sometimes it can be a bit funny. So let's see. Here we have a pilot, and pilot said, very bumpy on descent. Pretty much everyone on the plane threw up. Pilots were on the verge of throwing up, so it means they're almost throw up as well. Extreme turbulence. Pilot broke his headset. So bad. Alright, here pirate. Wife screaming in background. As an option as well. And last one is pilot can stick hand out of window. It's cold, but not that cold.
So you can put whatever you want.
You could put whatever you want as long as it's if it's.
They
not...
don't like. ¿Cómo dice revisar?
Check it.
They don't check what you put.
No, so check. A guy you transmit it by by frequency. You're flying, you're transmitting, and a guy and he writing down what you're saying, and then he'll put it in a computer. So if you'll say something real bad, probably he'll keep it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we can find it in the last page of chart supplement. So it's a green book. So you forgot how to do it. You're flying. You open the last page of green book, and you know how to do it. All right, cool. So let's check a real pyrops. Oh look, we have a bunch of them here. Let's see. What about this one? Alright. I can zoom it. Let's do like this. Make it a bit easier. Alright. Maria, this one is for you.
Of course, always like it.
Like this.
So it's Orlando. It's a routine over the Orlando VR at 7070 for nautical miles. Or is that nautical?
No.
And then the time is 1407. Flight level 006. TP. I don't know.
Alright. It stands for type of airplane. So then it's type of airplane Cessna 525. I don't know how to
Citation.
Yeah, citation.
No, citation not CE.
Who cares? Doesn't matter.
TP type of aircraft.
Type of aircraft. So it can be a C-172, Boeing, Airbus, whatever.
And then the sky condition, overcast, remarks, stops, I don't know.
Alright, so overcast, at what altitude overcast do you have?
6,100.
So is it 1,000 or 100?
I always get confused.
So the easy way how not to confuse it, just add 2 zeros in the end.
Okay, so 600.
600 and tops. So it means the top of overcast stops at that altitude. So what is top of overcast in that case?
For me? So 2 zeros after it will be 1,400.
Exactly. Beautiful. Ken, one is for you.
No way.
Let's find a bit harder for you.
Why?
Nice, easy. Let's find something. Alright, let's just grab this one. No.
Whatsoever.
Alright, this one.
Oh my god.
Alright?
CGs. Is it on the order now?
I don't know.
Okay,
Probably yes.
the locations. Sierra Go, Julia. Is a routine pilot.
Mm-hmm.
The OB, the location. Location, Sierra Go, Julia, time.
So where is that airplane is located?
Over the
Over, over the Sierra Go, Julia, OB.
Exactly. So it's right over it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The time, 14:38 Zulu. Flight duration. The type of aircraft. Is it Tiger or no?
Oh, it's a PC-12, made by Pilatus.
Ah,
It's
It
a
doesn't matter. Alright.
Pilatus?
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright.
The sky clear, overcast, 600.
Is it clear?
No, the sky.
Mhm.
The sky, sorry. Yeah, overcast ceiling 600 and the top 3,000.
Alright. And here you saw like you said flight flight duration. So it means that flight level during climb.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it says here. But it's a bit.
So- Where does it say is climb? The sea?
Yeah, C it stands for climb and D stands for descent. So, but you don't know at what altitude. Like probably he just took
Flight
off and
during
he's
climb.
climbing. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Dylan, you wanna get one?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go somewhere. So let's check. All right. What about this one? All right. Ah, that's one. All right.
Okay. The location is Alpha Lima Oscar routine pirate, and it's from the LAVOR 135 radio, and the distance is 25 mile. Time is 1435, and flight level is 8500. Type of aircraft is Cessna 182, and wing. No. Wait a second. The wing is from 250 and 49 knots.
Exactly. Great job, guys. Beautiful. Alright. So now let's continue. So then here as well we can see like radar, how it looks like from satellite view. Like you can see some clouds there. For now we can see that that's front which we saw before disappearing is getting weaker. So it's getting better. Blah blah blah. Constant right here, as well as like we can check for eastern side for our Florida. So you see like where clouds are roughly located, and you can see like you see here dots. So if it's VFR, it will be green. If it's marginal VFR, it will be blue, If it's IFR, it's red, and if it's low IFR, can
Green or purple.
pink, exactly. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we can roughly know where clouds are located. And here you can choose a time, how it's moving. Actually, yeah, yeah, should be like. So you see how it's moving. Cool. Alright, so then we have GFA tool. GFA tool. So GFA tool is a graphical forecast for aviation. Here we have a bunch of things. And we'll start from top. So here you're going. Let's check it real quick.
So the wind direction. You said you were going to explain the wind direction.
Yeah, but they already explained.
Later?
No, what, you remember when we were speaking about
Pressure?
pressure? I said like, oh, it's going like this. But here, let's see. Let's see even right now.
So it goes to the circle, right?
Let's see. So in this key, see.
Sí.
Let's see. All right. So here you see, winds are 280 at 7 knots. So 280, where is it located? So it means that winds are coming. In this case, they're coming like from this direction.
So it goes to the circle.
Yes. All right. So here we're checking like is valid for from 20. It's issued at 28 day at 15:04 Zulu. It's valid for from 15 to 12 hours from today to tomorrow. Winds visibility is plus 6 sm. Ken, what does it mean? Do you know?
What?
You see P6 sm. I cannot.
Plus
Right.
6 plus 6 that's
Greater than 6 30 miles. Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you have scattered, broken. So let's come back a bit for tough. So yeah, usually it's valid for 24 or 30 hours. It's issued 4 times a day. And like here, we can see. Let's grab this one. So here in this case, I'll do like this. So in this case, it's this day. It's not drawing. Oh, alright, it's good. Alright.
We're gonna.
So here it's when it's issued. Here it's when it's valid for. It's valid from this day to this day, from this hour to this hour. So it's for 24 hours. Then, like in this period, we can expect winds are coming from 080 at 7 knots, visibility greater than 630 miles, and scattered clouds at 3,500 feet. So then, at some point, it's changing from this date at this hour. Now we don't have these conditions anymore. Now we have this one. So it's changed to 080 at 11